Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2. Taken. New York City, 3 years ago. Hello, I am the angriest Bidoof and welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake. I don't need to tell you what happened in the last parts because it recapped for me. And in this part, we're in the past. Coming home with some groceries.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Coffee!
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Man, I wish I had an apartment like this. This is actually pretty nice. A CCTV? God damn it, this video game branding is horrible. I don't know if I can take a CCTV seriously enough to actually buy one. Hey, there's a phone.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
What?
Oh, really?
Hey! Hey!
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh! But seriously, this painting is in their kitchen. Why do they have two of the same painting? That's just weird. I understand two coffee pots if you want to copy, but that was the same exact painting. Alan Wake, Return to Sender. Alan Wake, What I Can't Forget. Alan Wake, Alex Casey. Alan Wake, The Things That I Won't. And Alan Wake, The Fall of Casey. I guess he wrote a sequel to that third one there. Manuscripts. And
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please, hurry!
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Spooky. Oh god, her face is flashing. The textures.
I
Oh.
know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Yeah. Thanks to the broken light switch, asshole. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Great.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very
My
well.
magic finger.
I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Why is there a fish on your desk?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I guess heaven smells like fish. Alright, let's see what we got here. In the sheriff's office. Nothing much, really. It's kind of boring here.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Cool.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Mine. It's very boring. I live in a very boring place. Luckily, I did not grow up to be a very boring person. Hey, manuscript page. Neat.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him.
Mulligan and Thornton.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right?
How did you not notice it when you first pulled up?
Today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Alright. It's back here. Nope.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Okay. Is this it? No. I know it's not it. Missing people. There's a knack for winning contests.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Yay!
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night,
Oh,
but
you
I
know,
couldn't. She'd lock me up.
I jumped in a lake on off an island that doesn't exist, and I ended up
Excuse
driving
me. I need to take this.
off of a cliff somehow. That took me a week to do.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
And then I walked through the
Stop
forest
talking
and
to
was
the boss.
attacked
You'll
by
do exactly what I say if
freaking
you ever want to see your wife.
Shadow Man.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Yeah, that'll be, Woodfish Flock.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly.
With
he started
blackjack
shouting like that
and
the moment
hookers.
he woke up. You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor.
Hey, can you turn the lights off?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Really?
The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up. But I
Did you?
wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
Seems reasonable.
Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was?
Morgan Freeman?
Tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
Oh, goddamn space
I know
alien!
it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
You're very clearly not drunk now either, are you, sir? Okay, bye.
I told him,
Manuscript page. Let's see.
The
Alright.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Oh, there's a fence over there, but there's a radio here, and we'll listen to that in the next part. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.